Italy's unique culture and natural heritage has always placed the country among the world's most sought-after tourist destinations. In addition to the traditional locations that cannot be left out of consolidated standard itineraries for visitors who wish to get to know this country, more discriminating and sensitive travelers seek to discover the striking beauty of a whole galaxy of minor, yet by no means less worthwhile, destinations that distinguish themselves for being authentic gems as for quality, excellence and distinctive cultural interest. Unfortunately, these sites are often at a disadvantage because they are not widely known. This information gap needs to be bridged in order to attach the right importance, value and significance to a heritage of inestimable worth. These places are often surprising, and when adequately developed and promoted, they can overcome the limitations of not being competitive as regards the cost factor by comparison with international destinations offered by emerging nations. By highlighting their exclusiveness and singularity, necessarily linked to the area where they are situated, these places can become more attractive as they can turn a simple holiday into a unique and very special opportunity long to be remembered. Italy has a large number of small towns, villages, urban clusters, hidden away places and corners with a wealth house of historical heritage and traditions that can charm and enchant. Mere descriptions and reports simply cannot depict them adequately. It is the essence of such places that must be seen, experienced, captured and appreciated in person. It is the direct experience gained by exploring, understanding, and, so to speak, falling in love with the place that heightens the thrill of traveling through another historical period and gives it an added value. Today's travelers and tomorrow's are better and better informed than ever and more inquisitive. Therefore, they do not need to be instructed. What they do need is to have their expectations fulfilled. They want to be taken beyond what they had imagined and go back home with a feeling of wonder. For this to happen, travelers need to be accompanied and guided. In other words, they have to be attracted by feasible and interesting proposals that can take them to experience one or more cities, towns or villages, perhaps places that are not even far from where they live, but places they had never even considered visiting. Such tourists cannot be merely shown what they are already familiar with. Indeed, their visit must lead to a sensorial and cultural amplification that can come about through the opportunity to experience these places, to gain a deeper understanding of them, to be emotionally touched in some way, and as a consequence, be able to tell others about them. Link and Buy Unesco sites. The first international trade fair of cultural tourism is meant to be a chance to gain a more in-depth understanding and to learn more about the promotion of places with great potential and a great intrinsic value that needs to be discovered and developed. This project has been devised by the Chambers of Commerce of Foggia, Genoa, La Spezia, Perugia, Messina and Matera, the latter being the initiator, with the aim of building up a new network of relationships between places of exceptional interest. The goal is to create the necessary conditions for a veritable network of UNESCO sites recognized for their singularity. The main objective is to attract an international public that is becoming more and more knowledgeable and demanding in their choice of top-quality cultural tourism. It is within this context that the International Trade Fair of Cultural Tourism aims to act as a place where demand and supply can meet and where specialized operators can come together. At the same time, the trade fair can become a context in which operators active in this sector can exchange experiences and present innovative holiday packages during workshops, theme-related seminars and training sessions. This new project is open to what is beautiful, good and distinctive and seeks to experiment with and allow visitors to experience the uniqueness of these destinations thanks to the part played by the foremost standard bearers and ambassadors of an area, that is to say, its citizens and the young people of local secondary schools. They are called upon to reclaim these places and give them greater visibility and impact in a scenario of cooperation and integration of local policies that rely on the action and support of a coordination between institutions that reaches beyond the confines of single territories. Placed center stage are all those that are engaged in the plan for upgrading and maximizing the potential of what is available in terms of accommodation, tourist visits, as well as sites of nature, environmental and cultural interest. The first International Trade Fair of Cultural Tourism, to be held in Lerici, will pave the way towards a systematic development and consolidation of all UNESCO sites in order to enhance the potential of exceptional locations in various areas belonging to the sectors of environmental and cultural tourism. All of these sites will be organized with the aim of making them known to a wider public. There will be a true connection between areas, though not necessarily close together, sharing a firm rooting in history, culture and traditions. They are ideally linked by a thread that connects governmental as well as economic institutions, models of governance and planning that policies and projects of development depend on. The project includes specific B2B actions addressing buyers specialized in the sector of cultural tourism, particularly but not only those interested in UNESCO sites that enable all those involved to grow synergistically within a framework of opportunities opened up by the benefits of this network. In order to create authentic business opportunities for those operating in the tourist sector during the B2B in Lerici and introduce a specific tourist product on international markets, the focus will also be on tourist itineraries and packages. With the participation of tour operators and facilities present in the provinces belonging to the partnership, a range of transport and accommodation options and/or services will be put forward in the hope of creating a functional tourist product that can be enjoyed throughout the year.